Gamerheads Podcast is part of the Little Fellow Media Podcast Network, sponsored by podcast host Budsprout, the easiest podcasting software for hosting, promoting, and tracking your podcast. And welcome to another edition of Gamerheads Reviews. Today we'll be talking about Platago, and I'm joined by Mike.
Hello.
Hi, Mike. Welcome to the show. Platago, super platform game maker. I played this on the Nintendo Switch, but it's also on Steam as well. And this game is a platform maker, so it's not Super Mario Maker, but it's a platform maker, and
Yes.
Allows you to basically customize and make different platform games, and you can share those with the world if you'd like.
And it came out at just around the same time as Super Mario Maker.
It did. So it came to the Switch, I think, like a week or two before Super Mario Maker 2 came out. So with that being said, there is going to be some comparison because I can't help myself because of the fact that I played both of them. It just feels natural for me to talk about both of them because, I mean, they're both, kind of the same thing. They're both trying to accomplish the same thing, I guess.
Right.
So I'll talk about the game itself. So there's actually quite a bit of options that you can select from. So I'll start with the tips and tops here first. So with this game, you can select the different look and feel of the game, and it's pretty easy to do that. And what's cool about that is you can flip through that the feel of the game while you're making the game. So let's say I want to make the game look like a Nintendo game, like an NES game. And I start designing the level. I'm like, I think this would be better if it made it look like a Game Boy game. So I can switch that out, and then it will look, the graphics and the color palette as well will then flip to a Game Boy game. And then I might be like, actually I think this might look better as like a ColecoVision game. So I can switch that out. And there's actually quite a bit in regards to the different themes, in regards to like the platform that it plays on. And it's cool. I mean, it's so easy to do that and flip back and forth, and you can kind of get a feel of what you want it to look like. So I really liked that aspect in the game.
I will say I did love the Game Boy Color scheme.
Yeah. It's cool, and actually, most of my creations were in that color scheme because it felt right, and I think that one, out of all the ones that they had available to me, I felt like they got that one down the best. I really liked how that looked. And there's quite a bit in regards to like what you want to select from in regards to the tools that you can use and the different enemy. Well, there's different enemies you can use, different turrets you can put down. There's the ground. I guess that's the word I was looking for. There's a lot of different options you can use for that. And then there's different things you can put down, like to unlock certain doors, you have to get so many gems. So you can put aspects of that in the game as well, which is neat. It was a cool thing with that game. And the other thing that I did like about this game, another tip in the top, is the fact that you can share your levels and play other people's levels. That's great. I was not expecting that actually from a smaller studio, which was awesome. Even Mario Maker on the 3DS didn't have that option. So that was really cool that you can do that.
Nice. Is there a limit to
how many you can share?
How many levels you can make?
I don't.
Or, I'm sorry, how many levels you can share? Because I think Super Mario Maker, they got some flack on that.
Yeah. I didn't see that. I don't know. I guess I didn't. If there was, I didn't hit any kind of limit.
Okay.
But I was really just playing around with the level that I was making, so I didn't see any limits that I ran into. I did go out and play other people's levels as well. And I guess this kind of is a flip and a flop a little bit. Everybody's levels were pretty much the same. You go out, collect as many gems as you can, and then you beat the level. or you could exit the level, I guess. And I
Right.
felt like, because of the way that it was set up, I feel like that was really the only option a lot of people had, was like, oh, collect gems, unlock the door, done, game over.
Gotcha.
It just felt like there wasn't a whole lot of depth in regards to like all the different kinds of traps and different kind of levels you could make. And maybe there is, but the second flip and the flop, the problem is that there's no tutorial, so you wouldn't even know how to do that if there was, because there's nothing explaining like any of the things you're putting down or how things work. It's kind of trial by error.
Gotcha. Yeah, I could see how that could be a little daunting.
Yeah.
It's like, what does this do? Oh, I'll find out.
Yes. So I will say that you don't have to have any kind of programming skills, right? But man, without any kind of tutorial, I mean, I will say that Mario Maker 2 like walks you through everything, and then you can play levels, and it teaches you like the mechanics of like what each thing does in Mario Maker 2, right? In this game, you just don't have that. You can play other people's levels, you can see what they've done, but it's kind of all the same. And I was just kind of I struggled with that, because it was hard to make a level without knowing really what I'm doing, and it was just going through menus and trying to find what I was looking for, and then get disappointed if it wasn't there. I'm like, oh, I guess I can't do that. I can't do what I was thinking I was going to do. So,
Right.
I mean, I think those are like the biggest things that for me were the takeaways, the fact that there's no tutorial, and that I will say that probably brought the grade down quite a bit, because of the fact that there was no tutorial.
Yeah, the presentation value just isn't there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I like the idea. I like the idea that there is a platform maker, and there's a cheaper option than Mario Maker 2, because this is much more affordable than Mario Maker 2. I think this is... I didn't look up the price. I probably should have done that before I jumped on here, but I think it's around $15. Let me just look that up quick here. And it is... I don't even say.
It's 20.
Is it 20? Okay. So, thanks, Mike. $20. I don't know. I mean, it's certainly... oh, there it is. Yeah, I see $20. So, it's a little high price, I think, for $20. I would say maybe $10 to $15 might be worth it. But
Okay.
Certainly, I mean, there's plenty for you to do, but I think that with Mario Maker 2 out there, I think more people are going to be more accustomed to that game, and I think there's better value for your money out of Mario Maker 2 than this one. But if you're looking for something that's going to be affordable and you want to design something and you don't have any background in game making, this is certainly an option for you as well. So my final grade for this game was a C. I thought it was what it did was good. I just wish that there was a tutorial, and it would have been a lot easier, and I think it would have walked through people through like actually what to do with this game. So
That sounds about right.
yeah. So that was Platago on Nintendo Switch, but also it's out on Steam as well. And I think, let's see, is there anything else? Just on PC and Switch. So, all right. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll talk again later. Catch new episodes of Gamerheads Podcast every Sunday on Buzzsprout, Google Play, or iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts. Check out our website at gamerheadspodcast.com.